Good morning, students. My name is Mandeepkar from California Public School. Hope all of you are fine, and I also hope that you are doing all the questions in your home. So let's start our topic. Before starting our topic, I just want to tell you what we have done already. Actually, we have started the worksheet 2.2 yesterday, and we have done its 4 questions, and now we are going to start its 5th question. The 5th question of exercise 2.2, that is based on the word problem. Now the question is, Rita traveled 125 km towards north and Geeta traveled 326 km towards south from the same point. What is the distance between them? What is the distance between them? Now listen carefully. We have given Rita traveled 125 km towards the north direction. Firstly, I am going to show here the directions. Here is the north, east, here is the west direction, here is the south direction. To remember it in an easy way, look at here, NEWS, it becomes news. North, east, west and south direction. Now look at here. Rita traveled 125 km towards north and Rita. Let us suppose Rita starts from here, from this point, and she traveled 125 km. That means to the north direction, she goes there and covers the distance of 125 km. Now that means she will be in this position now. She starts from here. After that, now she is in this position, Rita. Okay, after that we have given that Geeta traveled 326 km towards the south from the same point. That means Geeta also starts from the same point. This point she will start and go to the south direction. That means downward she goes to the south direction. That means she will be in this position now, and after covering the distance of 326 km, she covers the distance of 326 km. And what we have to find out? We have to find out the distance between them. Everyone knows that. We have to find the distance between them. In this situation, what we have to do? We have to do the addition of both. That means 125 plus 326, and we will get the required answer. Now let's start. Okay, now Rita traveled towards the north direction. Rita traveled towards north direction. How much distance? That is 125 kilometer. 125 kilometer. Now after that is Geeta traveled towards, in which direction? That is south direction. Towards south direction. That is 326 kilometer. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the distance between them. The distance between the Rita and the distance between the Geeta. Okay, that means total distance between them. Total distance between them, that is equal to 125 plus 326, and it becomes 451 kilometer is your required answer. Hope so that you have cleared about that. Now come to the next question. Okay, now come to the next question. The statement of the 6th question is, on a particular day, the temperature of Bangalore was 32 degrees Celsius in the afternoon and 24 degrees Celsius at midnight. The temperature of Goa, the one side is Bangalore and after that is Goa, was 29 degrees Celsius in the afternoon and 15 degrees Celsius at the midnight. Which fall in the temperature is greater? Now listen it carefully. We have given that in Bangalore we have in the Bangalore's temperature during afternoon, that is 32 degrees Celsius, and at midnight it was 24 degrees Celsius. Firstly, we will find the fall in temperature in state Goa. Okay, write down here. we have given temperature of Bangalore in afternoon that is equal to 32 degrees Celsius. Okay, at midnight it becomes that is equal to 24 degrees Celsius. And the what fall in the temperature from the afternoon to the midnight, that means we have to subtract the both. Clear? Now fall in temperature that is equal to fall, that means during the afternoon, after that at the time of midnight what fall be there, that means we have to subtract the both ones. That means 32 degrees Celsius minus 24 degrees Celsius, that means that is 8 degrees Celsius is there. Now after that we have given the temperature of Goa was 29 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. In the afternoon the temperature of Goa is 29 degrees Celsius, and during the midnight it was 15 degrees Celsius. But firstly we have to find out the fall in temperature. After that we have to tell that which fall in temperature is greater. So secondly we will write down temperature of Goa in afternoon that is equal to 29 degrees Celsius. At midnight it is 15 degrees Celsius, and the fall, that means we have to subtract the both. Fall in temperature that is equal to 29 degrees Celsius minus 15 degrees Celsius, and it becomes 14 degrees Celsius. Now we have to tell about which fall is greater. Listen, the fall in temperature in the state of Bangalore, that was 8 degrees Celsius, and fall in the temperature in the state of Goa, that is 14 degrees Celsius. Which one is greater? Here 14 degrees Celsius. That means in state Goa there is a fall in temperature is greater as comparative to the state Bangalore, and your second answer is in state Goa. Hope so that you have cleared about all these concepts. Now come to the next question. Okay, now come to the next question, the seventh question. The statement of seventh question is, in a freezer, the temperature of an object decreases 2 degrees Celsius in each hour. The temperature of freezer decreases, that means at the low level, it will be in each hour is decreases 2 degrees Celsius. Initially, the temperature of the object was, that means from the starting, the temperature of the freezer is 28 degrees Celsius. Find the temperature of an object after 9 hours. We have to find out the temperature of the freezer after the 9 hours. Now, let's start this question. Now, initial temperature of freezer, initial temperature of freezer, that is equal to 28 degrees Celsius. 28 degrees Celsius. Now, in each hour it decreases 2 degrees Celsius, and we have to find out after 9 hours. It will be decreases 2 degrees Celsius in each hour. That means in 1 hour, if it will decreases 2 degrees Celsius, then in 9 hours it will be decreases 2 multiplying 9. That means 18 degrees Celsius will be decreased during the 9 hours. Now let's start. We have in each hour temperature decreases. That is equal to 2 degrees Celsius. We have to find out the decrease after the 9 hours. That means temperature decreases in 9 hours. That is equal to 2 multiplying 9. That means 18 degrees Celsius will be decreased after the 9 hours. Now what we have to find out? Find the temperature of an object after 9 hours. That means we have to find out after the 9 hours what will be the temperature. Now listen, we have the initial temperature is 28 degrees Celsius, and after the 9 hours it will be 18 degrees Celsius. And what we have to find out? What will be the temperature after the 9 hours? The initial one is 28 and it decrease in 9 hours, that is 18 degrees Celsius. That means how much it will be decreased? 28 minus 18 degrees Celsius. That means it will be decreased 18 degrees Celsius. That means we have to write down temperature decreases after the 9 hours. Final temperature after 9 hours will be initial minus after 9 hours, it means 28 degrees Celsius minus 18 degrees Celsius, that means 10 degrees Celsius. I'm going to repeat this again that you can understand it easily, but I want to tell you about all these things. We have given that the initial temperature of freezer is 28 degrees Celsius, and in each hour temperature decreases 2 degrees Celsius. And what we have to find out in 9 hours what the temperature decreases after the 9 hours. Now listen, initial temperature is 28 degrees Celsius, and each hour, that means in 1 hour it will be decreased 2 degrees Celsius. That during the 9 hours it will be decreased 2 multiply 9, that means 18 degrees Celsius. And after 9 hours it will be 28 minus 18 degrees Celsius, that means 10 degrees Celsius will be the temperature after the 9 hours. Hope so that you have cleared all these concepts. Now come to the last question of this worksheet. Okay, now come to the last question of this worksheet. A submarine was 750 meters below the sea level. It descends to 250 meters. The submarine ascends and comes to the sea level in 40 minutes. How much does it ascend each minute if the distance covered per minute is the same? Firstly, I just want to tell you the meaning of the few words. Here the word submarine, that is pandubi. Submarine, that is pandubi. Here the word is descends and ascends. Descent, that means downward position. The word descends means downward, and the word ascends means upward. Word ascends means upward. Here a submarine was 750 meters below the sea level. Firstly, I'm going to tell you in which way we have to do this. Before starting this, I just want to explain the few things we have. Let's start from here. Here is a sea level. Let us suppose here is a sea level. Now look at here, a submarine, that means pandubi. A submarine was 750 meters below the sea level. Below, that means in downward position. Submarine below, that is 750 meters. Here is a sea level. Here is a sea level, and submarine was below at 750 meters. That means that is its position. Clear? After that, it descends to 50 meters. After that, here is the sea level. The submarine below from the sea level, that the distance is 750 meters. After that, we have given that it descends. The meaning of descent, that means downward. From this position, it descends. That means it goes another downward position, 250 meters. 250 meters. Here. Clear? Below level at 750. After that, it again descends. That means it goes to the downward position. Which distance? 250 meters. Now come to the next one. The submarine ascends. After it, the submarine ascends. That means going upward. The submarine ascends and comes to the sea level in 40 minutes. That means in this position, it again ascends. That means ascend and comes to the sea level in 40 minutes. From this position to this position, again it comes to the sea level during the time of 40 minutes. That means the total distance, the submarine covered the total distance, that is 750 plus 250, that means 1000 meter. 1000 meter distance covered in 40 minutes. But what we have to find out, how much does it ascend each minute in 1 minute. Each minute, that means in 1 minute, if the distance covered per minute is the same. Clear? But we have to find out in each minute. Let us see here. Submarine covers the distance of 1000 meter in 40 minutes, and we have to find out in 1 minute. That means we have to divide it by 40 and we will get the required answer. That means 25 is our required answer. Now look at here. Firstly, the initial position of submarine. Let's start. Initial position of submarine, that is equal to 750 meter below the sea level. That means here is a sea level, below the sea level. That means it's initial position of submarine. Here is the initial position of submarine. After that, it descends to 250 meter. From this position, ascends, that means descends means going downward, ascends means going upward again. And from this position, it descends 250 meter. That means now it descends, submarine descends, that is equal to 250 meter. Clear? That means the total distance it covered. That means 750 plus 250. That is equal to 1000 meter. That is our total distance. Now, from this position to this position, it has to go. It has to come again at the sea level. If it covers the 1000 meter in 40 minutes, we have to find out in 1 minute. Now, distance covered by submarine in 40 minutes, that is equal to 1000 meter, and 1 minute. In 1 minute, that means in each minute, everyone knows that we have to divide. 1000 divided by 40, that means 25 meter. Clear? Hope so that you have cleared all this concept what we have done today, and we have finished the worksheet 2.2, and just we will start the worksheet 2.3. Thank you everyone.